What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about why you need to stop being afraid of stocks, and once you stop being afraid of stocks, how you can get 2 free stocks today. Coming up. What's up, friends and family? I just finished a brand new credit repair course called the Boost Method. In this course, I have 25 lessons and over 3.5 hours worth of information that will help get you to your credit goals. This information is a result of a compilation of my almost 7 years of credit repair experience and hands-on work helping people with their credit, as well as spending thousands of dollars on courses and trainings, going to learn from others with more experience than me and those that actually have insider knowledge of things that happen at FICO and at the credit bureau. I am confident that you will find everything that you need inside this course to be able to take your credit to the next level. Not only that, you can have access to a private community that I started, and in this community you'll find other like-minded individuals trying to work on improving their credit, and we can all work together to uplift each other and hold each other accountable to reaching our credit goals. And you can also catch me live in the group doing Q&As on the course material, as well as teaching more credit information. Not to mention, you can post questions, videos, articles, as well as see other questions answered from other group members. So if you're trying to work on improving your credit, don't delay. Go ahead and sign up for this purchase today. You'll find a link below in the description. Hello everybody, Will Frazier here, your credit expert, bringing you the tips you need to get your credit back on track, because what goes down must come up. And if you don't want your credit score to drop 200 points, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified of any new videos I drop just like this. So as I said, today we're going to be talking about something that we don't usually talk about, but I felt that it was important because I had just been getting into some information about doing some stock investing with all of this craziness going on with the stocks falling, and I'm pretty sure you've heard a lot of different things about what's going on with stocks in these days. And keep in mind, I am not an expert on stocks. I have done a little bit of buying and selling of some stocks back in the day, but not really a whole bunch, nothing to brag about. So if I say anything wrong, please forgive me. But I am in the awareness that it is very important of a thing to do, especially to think about your future and your family's future. Now, the reason why I say that's so important for your future and your family's future is because stocks provide a way for you to flip your money, to increase your money, or to increase your long-term investments that you can use later on in life. And these are not things that will just benefit you. They can also benefit your family, your kids, your wife, your husband. They can benefit your family in many ways. And if you're not that type of person that's thinking about your family, then shame on you. Your credit score is probably going to drop by 400 points right now. But anyway, I know nobody that watches this channel isn't in that line of thinking, so I'm pretty sure you guys are on board with what I'm saying. Now, the problem with that is a lot of people are always scared to invest in stocks. And one of the main reasons why most people are scared to invest in stocks is basically because you don't really have an understanding of how it works. So anything that's usually new to a person is going to be scary, and anything that's scary and new and that you have no experience with, more than likely you're going to try to run from it. It doesn't matter what it is. Even for those of you who working on your credit is something that you have no experience with, you were probably real scared to even look at it or touch it in the beginning, and usually it's the same when it comes to stocks. But if you listen to any audiobooks, or if you've read any books by, say, Robert Kiyosaki, he does talk about things like getting your financial IQ up is always the solution to mitigate risk, because everyone's worried about risk because they're worried about losing their money, their hard-earned money. And I definitely understand that. But with anything, again, that is new, all you have to do is go and learn about it. I promise you, there is YouTube University here where you can go and learn about anything that you want to learn about. And I'm pretty sure there is more than enough people on YouTube telling you how to invest in stocks, how to trade, so that you can learn this craft, so that you can actually help increase your wealth, so that you can use that later on for yourself or for your family. And I said that to say, I don't know is not an excuse. I'm scared is not an excuse. If you end up being in the same position that you're in now, a month from now, a year from now, or 5 years from now, it's because you chose to be there when you have all of these options available to you to help you get out of your current situation and be in a better situation if you make temporary sacrifices now so that you can get ultimate gain in the future. Now, I know you're tired of hearing me rant and go on about why you need to be looking into trying to invest in your future and your family's future with stocks. So let me go ahead and just tell you about this service that I did run across. It's called Webull. It is a platform where you can actually buy, sell, and trade stocks. And you may have heard of another company or app that does this called Robinhood. It is a similar setup to that, but there are some very big differences. So I'm going to show you what those differences are and just show you some of the benefits of Webull. So as you can see here on their site, they do 0 commissions and no deposit minimums. That means they won't charge you a fee for trading stocks on their site. Now this is beneficial because there are some sites where you do actually pay a fee every time you trade, buy, or sell a particular stock. And also, again, at the end of the video, I'm going to let you guys know how you can get those 2 free stocks, and those 2 free stocks that you can get can be valued up to $1,850. So I promise you it'll be worth your while to stick around. Now as we go and look further, you can see the trading privileges they listed. You can trade stocks, options, and ETFs, which are groups of stocks that are put together. You can also do trading with cryptocurrency as well. Upon looking further, we can see the different account types that they allow you to open up where you will manage the stocks and the investments that you have, and that is an IRA account, traditional Roth, or rollover IRA. They also have just a regular individual brokerage account here that you can open up, and these are the accounts where you would place your money that you would use for trading and buying and selling stocks. As we go down further, you can see they have fully extended hours starting at 4 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and that's before the market opens, not to mention after the market closes, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now these are extended hours that you can actually trade, buy, and sell stocks. The reason that that's beneficial to you is because it gives you a real early start on being able to make your sales and trades on the stocks that you own. You never know when some information may come out, and you want to be able to have early access to be able to make those trades. Now that's one thing I can tell you about Robinhood that you can't do. They actually start their pre-market hours at 9 o'clock or 9:30. Either way it goes, it's not 4 a.m. So you really get a big head start by going with Webull. Now another thing that you'll notice about Webull is that they have in-depth analysis tools. So they have things that are a lot more advanced as far as trying to look at the activity that's happening in the market. On something like a Robinhood, they make it more user friendly or make it look a little easier to decipher. And while to the average person that may seem like a benefit because it makes it easier for you to jump in and try to get things moving, invest in some stuff, buy some things, and you think you're doing a good thing, but in actuality you really probably want the more advanced tools. Now of course those are a part of the things that are more scary, so it would make you not want to deal with it because it's more advanced, but you really want to be trying to use tools like this to invest, to build wealth. And when it comes to building wealth, you're gonna have to actually use some real strategy in what you're doing, and you can't do that with the simple tools that may be on something like a Robinhood. Again, this isn't about finding the most easiest thing to do. This is about finding the right thing that you can do in order to build up wealth for you and your family. Now another thing, you can use it on your actual mobile phone, and you can use it on a desktop, so you can use it wherever you may be, and you can actually communicate with them 24/7 with their customer service reps. So that is good if you actually need help with using the platform. Now some other benefits when it comes to Webull is going to be that they actually allow you to list a beneficiary, which is something that you can't do on something like a Robinhood. And you know, again, if you want to be able to leave everything that you have worked on and invested in for your family, Webull is going to be a good way to do it because you can list a beneficiary. They also allow paper trading. Now paper trading just means that you can actually do some simulations with fake money and actually see how it would affect you or your investments if you were to take certain actions with trading, buying, or selling. So you can actually get a simulation and try out some things and see how it will work. You can't do that on something like a Robinhood. Now one downfall to Webull, which may not really be a downfall, is the fact that you can't buy stocks in fractions. Now, when it comes down to that, that just means that if a stock costs a certain amount of money, instead of you being able to use what you have to buy into that stock until you can cover the full amount of what that stock costs, with Webull you have to have the exact amount that stock costs in order to invest into it. Now, while some of you may like the idea of having the option to be able to actually pay into it as you go until you get to that full price of what the stock is worth, it actually, to me, comes off as more of motivation to, I gotta do what I need to do to get my money up so I can get this stock, because this is a part of my wealth building plan and I need to do what I need to do in order to be successful with it. Some of you may not look at it that way, but that's how I would suggest you try to look at it. Now, all that being said, basically, if you want to go ahead and open up an account with Webull, it is actually free. You can set up an account and you get one of those 2 free stocks. Now, to get the second free stock, you just have to invest at least $100 into your account initially after opening up, and then you will qualify for your second free stock. And remember, these stocks can be valued up to $1,850. So it is possible that you can get your $100 back in free stocks. Now, this extra benefit of 2 free stocks only lasts until March 31st, 2021. So you have to do it by then in order to take advantage of this opportunity to get up to 2 free stocks. Now, I know this information again is different from my channel, but hopefully you can see the value in it, because I know a lot of you guys are trying to get your credit together, you're trying to get your money together, and you're trying to get your wealth strategy together, and this is one piece of that puzzle to help get you there. Now, if any of you guys have any experience with Webull, please make sure you talk about it in the comments, whether you like it or not. I know this is something new for me that I'm going to be diving into, because I'm trying to get my stock game up, because I've been slipping on that for a long time, and it's about time that I started to get back into it. And again, if you guys want to get your 2 free stocks, make sure you click the link in the description for Webull, check them out, and see how it can benefit you and your family. I'll see you guys next time.